not even close to 100 years, you know, as far as
Exactly.
skateboarding goes. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, in street skating in particular, because that would probably be my relevance of, or I should say, that is my experience of coming into something at its infant stage. You know?
Exactly.
So that is one of the things that, I mean, I put my faith in Jesus, and that's one of the things I'm so thankful to him for, is he allowed me to be a part of something that I love and I'm very passionate about. He allowed me to be a part of it from the beginning stage. That is beyond rare. Like that, you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it's like,
it's a gift.
yeah, I mean, for me to see, you know, I always tell people, especially in interviews, it's like, you know, when I started skateboarding, you know, I'm probably a couple generations, maybe a few after Tony.
Yeah.
But for me, like, we came in with tranny. When I got turned on to skateboarding, it was, we skated quarter pipes, and then we took that quarter pipe and made a half pipe.
And
And
jump
then-
ramps or jump
Yeah, but
ramps,
this is like
yeah.
way before jump ramps. So then it was like, there was a list. And when we got turned on the magazine, it was like, we saw the invert, we saw the frontside air, we saw the body jars, we saw the judos and the bonelesses. And so it was just like, boom, boom, check it out. Okay, I learned indies, let's learn, you know, mutes,
Yeah,
and blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
And then it was like, the ramp started getting torn down, the backyard ramp, and we started just kind of, like for us, street skating was much like skateboarding was for surfing. Street skating was to vert. It was like, it's dark now, we can't skate, the neighbors are bummed. We still wanted to be on our boards, so we mimicked the ramp on the curb.
Yeah.
But then we started seeing we don't have to be limited to the curb doing bonuses. We could try to shove it to the board, we could try to flip it. And we took from freestyle, and but our inspiration was the magazine, all vert. A couple photos of freestyle and a couple photos of street. Mark Gonzalez, Natas Coppets, maybe even Tommy Guerrero. But everything was vert. So for us, it was just like, we had nothing to go off of. Because even the photos in the magazines weren't sequences. It'd be Natas wall riding. And we're like, how did he get
How
up
did you
there?
get there?
We didn't see a ramp. We didn't know he was running and jumping off of loading docks to wall ride going down. We were just saw him up on the wall. So
Yeah.
for me, it's really, I think in a lot of ways I'm proud, and it's a really neat thing to see that what I've been allowed to be a part of at an early stage. Like, there was guys way before, like, because Lance would tell me about him and Neil Blender and John Lucero, especially Lucero, who got busted and couldn't skate the parks. He'd come and watch and skate street out front, you know? But, so I'm not, by no means am I sitting here saying, I was at the very beginning, like, I know there were dudes way before, but us stumbling across maybe the blend of, let's get it away from bringing vert onto the street, and let's get more inspired by what we can just do in the street, and kind of pulling a little more from Rodney Mullen, and you know, and obviously Don's, who was showing us that what you can do with an ollie and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I was talking to somebody earlier, and it was like, you know, he was asking, where's your favorite place to skate in the world? And I was like, you know, I spent 2 weeks in Barcelona, and it was super refreshing. And when I thought about it, why I really dug it, not only were like the spots fun, but it was the whole experience. It got me back to where I was when I first started skateboarding. I didn't have a car. We had to skate everywhere. So you're skating to spots. You're warming up the whole time. You get to a spot, you're ready. And Barcelona had that feel because we didn't have to hop in a car. We skated to the train station. Great skate spots. And I realized, like, that's what I missed. Because nowadays, you're in a car, you're in traffic for a few hours, a couple hours to get to a spot. You get out, you get to the spot, you only have a few hours of daylight. You've got to get the trick. You're out of the car straight into the deal. There's no experiencing and being on your board. It's from the trunk to the trick. And so I think in maybe some ways, skateboarding that unconsciously has influenced the approach of street skateboarding. You know, even to the contest. where like a course won't even flow. Cats will do a trick, pick up their board, turn around, look, and then go.
Yeah.
And for us, it's like,
Tampa
where that
is
comes
like
from,
that.
it's like, the fun of it was how do you tie it?
Exactly.
And then we're inspired
Yeah,
by
I can't-
these guys
there's
in a
no
pool.
way I can't skate that way. The
Yeah, and
one
these
hit
guys in a
thing-
pool, that's their deal.
One hit
It's
shit to
lines.
me is so shallow. I'm just like,
Mhm.
that sucks.